Hi, welcome to this Azure Cost Management video, which focuses on setting up Connector for AWS. Setting up Connector for AWS allows you to monitor and control your Azure and AWS spend together in Azure Cost Management. The complete setup is done in a few quick steps, which include creating the cost and usage report, setting up the role and policy, which provides Azure Cost Management with access as well as permissions, providing organization API access and Cost Explorer API access, and finally, setting up the connection in Azure Cost Management. First, we'll start by setting up AWS Cost and Usage Report. First, sign in to the AWS Management Console and open the Billing and Cost Management Console, which can be found by searching Billing in the field and Services bar. Once in the Billing and Cost Management dashboard, click on the Cost and Usage Reports on the left in the navigation pane. Click on the Create Report button, filled in the desired report name. Take note of this name as it is needed when configuring the connection in Azure Cost Management. Check the box under Additional Report Details and ensure the box is checked under Data Refresh Settings. Click the Next button. The next screen covers delivery options. Start with configuring the S3 bucket by clicking on Configure. In the pop-up screen, there are two steps. Step 1, either choose from an already existing bucket or create a new S3 bucket. Copy and remember the bucket name as it will be important when setting up policy and permissions later in Azure Cost Management. I'm selecting an already existing S3 bucket. However, the process to create a new bucket is straightforward. Back in the Delivery Options page, type the report path prefix that you want to be added to the name of your report. Choose Hourly for time granularity. Choose Create New Report Version under Report Versioning. If you wish, you can enable report data integration for Amazon's other products. For compression, select gzip. Select Next. Review the content and update any selections needed. Click Review and complete. Now that we've created our Cost and Usage Report, or CUR, let's set up role and policy to provide Azure Cost Management with access permissions to collect the CUR CSV files from the S3 bucket. We will also need the Organization API access to get the account names and Cost Explorer API access to enrich the cost data. We will set up the new role and policy using the new in the search wizard in Services. If you're not already signed into your AWS console, do so now, and select Services from the top left of the page. And click into it. On the left side of the navigation pane, select Roles, click in, and select Create Role. Select Another AWS Account button, which is the second selection in the top. In Account ID, enter 4322632593997. Make sure to enter in the number exactly, as this is Azure Cost Management's account ID and is necessary for your account to be linked in Azure Cost Management. Under Options, click the box Require External ID. In External ID, enter an external ID, which is a shared passcode between the AWS role and Azure Cost Management. The same external ID is also used in the new connector page in Cost Management. The external ID should be a strong password, including uppercase, lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Do not change the selection for required MFA. It should remain cleared. Click Next, Permissions. On this page, click Create Policy at the top of the page. A new browser tab will open where you can start creating a new policy. Here, let's set up the policy. In the Visual Editor tab, click Choose a Service. Type Cost and Usage Report, and you'll be able to click into it. Under Access Level, in Read, select Describe Report Definitions. Then go down and click Add Additional Permissions. Again, select Choose Services, and here select Type in S3. Click S3. Under Access Level, click the caret for Lists and select List Bucket. Next, click the caret for Read. Click Get Object. Next, under Resources, click the caret and you'll be given the option to add ARN under Bucket. Click on that, and here we will put in the name of the S3 bucket used. So I'll enter mine. And click Add. Next, under Object, click Add ARN again. Here, add the bucket name, and under Object Name, add any. Click Add. Click Add additional permissions. Next, we are going to configure Cost Explorer permissions. Click into Choose a Service again. Start typing Cost Explorer Services. Click into it once it shows up. Under Manual Actions, select all Cost Explorer Service actions. Next, we're adding Organization permissions. Again, click Choose a Service, start typing Organization, click into it when it shows up. Here, select Access Level, Lists, List Accounts. Next, click Review Policy. On the Review Policy page, name the new policy, add a description if needed, and check to make sure you entered the correct information. Then click Create Policy. Go back to the previous tab and refresh the page. Click Next Permissions and search for your policy. Select the policy, click Next Tags, add any tags needed, and click Review. Name your new role, add a description if needed, ensure the account number is correct, the correct policy is added, and click Create Role. We are now ready to connect AWS in Azure Cost Management. Navigate to Cost Management and Billing, Cost Management, and click on Connector for AWS, which at the time of this recording is under Preview. Click the Add at the top of the page to create a new connector. On the Create an AWS Connector page, type a display name to name your connector. Optionally, select the default management group where it will store all discovered linked accounts. This can be set up later. Please note that all tenants may not have management groups configured. Under the Billing section, select the subscription associated with all discovered linked accounts. There is a 90-day free trial for the connectors for AWS functionality in Azure Cost Management. After this period, you will be charged 1% of AWS costs under management. Click Next. Enter the role ARN. It's the value that you used when you set up the role in AWS. If you are unsure how to find this, sign into your AWS console. Click into Services, IAM Roles on the left, search for the role you created, click into it, and the ARN is at the top of the page. Enter the external ID, it's the value that you used when you set up your roles in AWS. Enter the report name that you created in AWS. Click Next. Finally, review and click Create. And there you have it. We created an AWS connector, allowing you to connect your AWS usage. The report is available starting within 24 hours of the date that you created a report on the Reports page of the Billing and Cost Management console. After the delivery starts, AWS updates the AWS cost and usage report files at least once a day. Thank you for watching, and please see our other videos in the Azure Cost Management channel of YouTube for other Azure Cost Management related videos.